Sugar City Morning Show.
A pleasant morning to each and every one of you as we welcome you to today's edition of the Sugar City Morning Show. Muy buenos días, compañeros. Un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Hoy es martes, hoy es el 20 de junio y ya vamos a terminar entre 10 días la primera mitad del año. Y recuerdo muy bien, como si nada más fuera, 2 meses, cuando estuvimos en el principio del año. Ya como nada, vamos a terminar la primera mitad del año. Nada más un comentario aquí para hacerles reconocer reconocer de que el tiempo no espera a nadie. El tiempo vuela y nosotros tenemos que ir según el tiempo y tenemos que ir acomodándonos porque en realidad, como dije hace rato, time not take time like one time. Un gran gusto saludarles. Estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Nortevisión, Canal 10, aquí en Trial Farm, Orange Walk, y nuestra señal se ve por todo el país de Belice a través de cable, o si es que no tienes cable, aquí en la región de Orange Walk, por en Orange Walk Town y las aldeas circunvecinas, aquí en el distrito de Orange Walk, en Corozal y en distrito de Belice. Esta señal se recoge simplemente con tus antenitas. O sea, aquellas personas que no tienen cable. Y menciono esto simplemente porque no hay cable en todas. Cable no existe en todas las aldeas. Es más, algunas aldeas que están muy lejanas que todo lo que pueden ver es Canal 10 o si es posible consiguen sus arreglos creo que es una compañía mexicana que provee señal, pero todo lo que ven son estaciones mexicanas y cuando quieres ver tus anuncios y tus noticias beliceñas, es cuando entonces tienes que quitar la antena o poner tus antenitas. Te pido, Padre, también por las personas enfermas, las que andan en las calles, los que están en las cárceles, en los hospitales. Por todas estas personas, Padre, te pido, sánalos, cuídalos, protégelos. Te bendecimos, te adoramos, te glorificamos siempre, Padre. Amén. A while ago, Mr. Cocom comes in and says, puedes decir de que hoy va a llover. Bueno, yesterday we forecasted some rain for the interior of Orange Walk. Yes, we had some rain, but it's not as if we had a deluge of rain. Some people were glad, some people are saying, well, tell you what, we need more rain because the Khan is drying up and we need to get more rain. Nunca sabes cómo contentar a todos. Y no se trata, simplemente es de aceptarlo. La naturaleza es tal de que llueve y no puedes hacer absolutamente nada si llueve. Y si no llueve, tampoco puedes hacer absolutamente nada. Simplemente hay que aceptarlo como es, como una realidad. Y es cuando entran tus rezos o tus bailes, como sea el caso, cuando no llueva, para tratar de conseguir un poco de lluvia. The public weather forecast for today, Tuesday, June 20th. The general situation, moist and unstable conditions prevail over the area. The 24-hour forecast, cloudy with some showers, periods of rain and a few thunderstorms, mainly along the coast this morning and tonight, and mainly inland this afternoon. Again, inland, but it doesn't say where inland, north, south, east, or whatever. The winds from the south-southwest at 5 to 15 knots and gusty. The sea stayed choppy to moderate, and there is an advisory Residents living along rivers and streams should remain alert for the possibility of flash flooding. Some people say, but what is flash flooding? As a quick explanation, it's that and it's that point, it's that time when there's a deluge. It's like a wall of water coming down, okay, and it's very spontaneous. In other words, you see it coming, it will rise, it will flood the area just quickly, and then it will go down. Okay, it will pass over. Okay, and in some cases it takes longer than others. Sometimes the flood will take perhaps a couple of hours to recede. Sometimes it takes only 10 to 15 minutes for it to just pass. And this is normally found in areas where you have mountains, where the torrent of water comes down, and then because you have this big deluge of water coming down, it ebbs and it goes down. Okay? There is also a threat of localized flooding for low-lying areas. There is a small caution in effect. The temperatures along the coast for today: 85 degrees as a maximum and a low of 77 degrees. Inland 88 degrees and a low of 76 degrees. And in the hills, a maximum of 74 degrees and a low of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. A few showers and thunderstorms will occur mainly inland on Wednesday and then mainly along the coast on Wednesday night. Astronomical conditions. The tides. There was a high tide today at 6:15 this morning. That's followed by a low tide today at 22 minutes after 1. There's going to be a second high tide at 7:33 tonight, and the second low tide at 12:46 tomorrow morning. The sun sets today, ladies and gentlemen, at 6:30 p.m. And if I am not mistaken, if you just quickly permit me, I think that the solstice is due today or tomorrow. But let me quickly check it. The solstice is Tuesday, 20th of June. So it will happen at about maybe 10 o'clock tonight. In other words, that's when the sun is at its in the Tropic of Cancer. And now it will begin to go down. In other words, we will view it as down, okay? And now the days will begin to get shorter progressively until we get to December 20th, 21st, when the opposite begins. These are all processes that happen. The sun sets today, like I said, at 6:30, so it's going to be, I think, the latest. Sometimes it happens that we begin to see the sun setting a couple minutes later, but the sun will be rising a little bit later as well. The sun rises tomorrow at 19 minutes after 5. The moon sets today at 3:02 p.m. That's 2 minutes after 3 in the afternoon. And the moon rises tomorrow at 1 minute before 3 in the morning. And we want to thank forecaster Ronald Gordon for this information. It was generated at 6 o'clock at the Belize Met Service. Buenos días, un gran gusto saludarles. Este es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, martes 20 de junio, y la situación general: condiciones húmedas e inestables predominan sobre nuestra área, sobre nuestro país. Y esto obviamente es por razón de que tenemos este sistema de baja presión en el Golfo, que aunque ya pasó sobre nosotros, está yendo al norte, pero siempre está generando vientos que están influenciando nuestro clima aquí. Eso explica los vientos del sur-sureste. ¿Okay? Eso explica, porque no es común tener vientos del sur-sureste. para las siguientes 24 horas. Nublado, con algunos chubascos, pero de lluvia y algunas tormentas sobre las áreas de la costa hoy por la mañana y por la noche, y esencialmente en el interior del país hoy por la tarde. ¿Dónde del interior? No define. Los vientos del sur-oeste de 5 a 15 nudos y con ráfagas más fuertes. El estado del mar puede estar súper agitado. Así que, por favor, hay una nota de cautela para aquellas pequeñas embarcaciones. También les quiero decirte que en ciertas áreas, aunque podrías decir, de que aquí en Nueva York sí llovió, pero no ha llovido la cantidad que se escucha que en otros lugares ya llovió, ya cayó. En realidad tenemos que estar bastante conscientes del hecho de que aunque no haya llovido en la área donde tú vives, siempre puedes ser víctima de las inundaciones, porque el agua, especialmente si vives en un área donde es un área donde es baja o donde vives, digamos, cerca de un río o cerca de un riachuelo, lo que sea el caso, que tan de repente puedes ver que te viene la inundación, pero es como si fuera una pared de agua que viene bajando, ¿ok? Eso suele suceder. Yo lo he visto suceder, es algo bastante extraño, ¿ok? Y media hora, una hora después ya pasó completamente. Eso es lo que le llaman flash flooding, ¿ok? Simplemente es una pared de agua que va bajando y viene y se va. Y muchas veces dura 2-3 horas, dependiendo de la cantidad de agua que trae esta pared, ¿ok? Se les avisa que hay personas viviendo en las áreas bajas y en las áreas que si vives por las orillas del río, por favor, estad muy pendientes de la posibilidad, y especialmente si sabes que esto ha ocurrido en el pasado, ponte bastante pendiente. Por las dudas, algo similar a esto suceda, ¿ok? Mañana miércoles, algunos chubascos, algunas tormentas van a ocurrir sobre el interior del país durante el curso del día y por la costa durante la noche. Hubo una marea alta a las 6:15 esta mañana. Habrá una marea baja a la 1:22 hoy por la tarde, una otra marea alta a las 7 de la noche con 33 minutos y luego otra marea baja mañana a la 1:14 minutos. El sol se oculta hoy, compañeros, a las 6:30. Y hoy el solsticio quiere decirte que de hoy en adelante los días van a empezar a quedar más cortos. Es más, hoy es cuando se maximiza el día. Hoy es el día más largo, por decir, y ya de ahora hasta el 21 de diciembre empieza el proceso, de los días más cortos y las noches más largas. Es un proceso que sucede cada año tras año. El sol se junta hoy, como día, a las 6:30 y sale mañana a las 5:19 minutos. La luna se oculta hoy a las 3 de la tarde con 2 minutos y sale mañana a las 2 de la mañana con 59 minutos. Es más, a las 3 menos 1 minuto. Le damos las gracias a forecaster Ronald Gordon por esta información. Y tenemos que dar las gracias a otros compañeros que laboran ahí en el Met Service y también a nuestros patrocinadores que fielmente patrocinan esta estación de televisión para que se pueda pasar toda esta información. Al señor honorable Gaspar Vega, al señor Jomer Vega y Eduardo Vega del Benque, muy buenos días a todos. También al señor Derek Gillett, los dueños de A&R, Chendo Urbina, muchas gracias. A Alexis de Rapidito Loans. Muy buenos días, muchas gracias. También la gerencia de Carl Hushner, también Belize Tourist Board, Government of Belize Information Service y Aqualife Water. Compañeros, cuando son las 7:20, vamos a una pausa. A ese punto, cuando regresemos, voy a tener el gusto de tener conmigo al señor Robert Checky Usher y vamos a empezar una discusión de ciertos asuntos para que de gran beneficio para todos nosotros. Vamos a esa pausa.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can't even figure out how to buy my data.
Yeah, I know, right? And mine need to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen, guys. It's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you'd like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE on this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. Why go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who this bally by? Get jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Why go anywhere else on vacation when an unforgettable experience awaits you right here in your own backyard? Explore southern Belize, home to the Cacao Trail, the historically rich Maya, and our illustrious southern heritage. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a cacao tour, relax by the river, or enjoy a basket weaving demonstration. Stop in for some delicious southern food. Come and enjoy some good old-fashioned southern hospitality. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Hello friends, the only place you'll get value for your money is at Rapidito Loans. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry by carat, stoner style. A genuine jewelry from us makes the perfect gift for that special someone or a treat for you. Come and check our widest assortments of quality and affordable gold jewelry. And for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all those emergency needs. We provide more and better loans for your gold jewelry. So remember friends, great discount on all gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at Orange Walk Town, number 4 Belize Corozal Road. Rapidito Loans, your number 1 money lending and jewelry center.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Above anything else, I'd like to say good morning and welcome to my good friend, Checky.
Yes,
Buenos días. And ¿cómo estás? How you doing?
I'm okay, my friend.
I'm glad. I can see that. Thank you.
And yourself?
Pretty good. Thank you very much.
What do you got?
Oh, yes. Pretty good. Thank you very much. I had a good day yesterday. Actually, I visited some friends yesterday, and I went over to one of my, I would call him a friend. I went over to the funeral of Mr. Nancy Puerto, and I initially said that I was only going over to church, but then I ended up going all the way. So I feel quite good that I did that.
Yeah.
You know.
Who exactly is this person, Manuel? I was trying to, when you were telling me that Nancy passed away, I'm trying to reflect who is this person.
Well, Nancy used to live right by the riverside. He used to rent one of the houses that belongs to one of my friends. That's the reason why I came to know him, because he'd come around most of the time. But also he was always around the novellas by the park. He was a man who was quite adept at repairing a number of things. He was a carpenter, he was a plumber, he was a number of things, okay? And quite responsible, but above all, quite friendly.
Yeah. Who is his family?
He has a number of relatives. He has a number of sisters who are Ayusos, and that's, the Ayuso crowd is very big, but it would take a while for me to explain that, okay?
So the man was laid to rest yesterday?
Yes, he was laid to rest yesterday.
Okay. All right.
And again, our condolences to the entire family, and especially to his grandson, Andy. Okay, who he raised. So, Andy, te tenemos mucho en nuestros pensamientos y nuestras oraciones.
Yeah, Emmanuel, I know when it comes to the weather, many people are concerned when it comes to the weather. I know you read the weather report this morning, but I'm sure that there's some more in-depth information.
Well, Utala, one of the things I want to say, and I'd like to say that in Spanish, si me permites, es que recién empezamos la temporada de huracanes, compañeros, hace simplemente 3 semanas. Ya hemos visto 2 sistemas, por decir 2, porque uno que nos pasó este fin de semana, que aunque dirías no fue un huracán ni una tormenta, pero si es que estás informado, puede formarse o ya es una tormenta tropical en el Golfo de México y está presentando una amenaza para los Estados Unidos, especialmente sobre la área de Texas y Luisiana. Y el otro sistema, que aunque está puesto para disipar, ya es una tormenta tropical, se llama Brett, pero está bastante bajo. Es más, sí, es peligroso cuando viene bajo, pero no tan bajo como este. En este caso también existe a este momento unas ciertas condiciones que no son favorables para este huracán, esta tormenta, que todavía está cientos de millas lejos de nosotros. Estamos hablando del segundo sistema, Brett, ¿okay? Que está sobre el área del Caribe ahora, recién pasó sobre el área de Trinidad y de Barbados y esa área, ¿okay? Pero como una tormenta simplemente, ¿okay? Mucha lluvia, no exagerado la velocidad de los vientos, pero el punto que quiero decir aquí es que hemos tenido mucha lluvia, sí, en algunos lugares más lluvia que otros lugares. Hay que estar muy pendientes. No solo al diluvio, a las inundaciones, pero también a la posibilidad de que tengamos más y más y más tormentas pasar sobre nuestra área. ¿Qué es la razón que tenemos huracanes? Simplemente es para igualar la presión en el ecuador con los polos. ¿Okay? Es una forma, es algo que tiene que suceder. Es una naturaleza. Y hemos escuchado de ciertos países y científicos decir que ellos quieren ver formas de cómo reducir la cantidad de huracanes o reducirlos. Puedes tratar todo lo que quieras, pero la naturaleza es más fuerte que tú y de todo lo que tú hagas. Si tratas de controlar eso, van a venir más huracanes y mucho más huracanes más fuertes que de lo que teníamos antes. Vamos, yo creo que es Delvi esta mañana.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Buenos días, Delvi. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien. And how are you doing today?
We're doing quite well, actually.
Tell us what's the weather like in San Pedro before we get that poem.
Wet, raining, and wet.
It's raining there, right?
Yes, it's a very wet morning.
How are the winds?
Well, last night it was a lot windier than this morning. This morning it's only the rain.
Okay.
Yeah, so the wind is calm right now.
Does that concern people, residents of San Pedro, a lot when it's raining heavily in San Pedro?
Not really. Well, I live in the San Pedrito area. That's at least a distance away from town. And we are prone to, not really flash floods and those things, but whenever it rains, the water settles a lot on the street.
Okay.
Right? But for cause of concern for people to be panicking, like when it rains here, no, not necessarily.
All right, Delvin, I don't really want to take up much of your time, so tell us what you got for our audience today.
Okay, this one is entitled Planted, Not Buried.
Okay, go ahead.
He sat at the back of the classroom with great big tears in his eyes. No breakfast, no interest, not driven, and very relentless. He refuses to be consoled. He refuses to speak. For big boys shouldn't cry. They were built strong, not weak. But the tears told another story, one that penetrates very deep. When one complains that the mattress is too hard, he has nowhere to sleep. When one murmurs about tagging along a little brother, he has 7, no dad around, and the moms along the bed. So he sat at the back of the classroom, taking in whatever he could, and right at the door of his eyelids, more tears sadly stood. When one complained about the food not hot, about the food not nice, among 7 is shared a pound of rice. When one complains that the shoe fits too tight, he doesn't even have one that seems to fit right. But God looks over his children. He fills them with his grace. Let the children come unto me, and I will wipe the tears from their face. He now sits in an office, wearing the suit and tie. Frowns have turned into smiles. No more broken tears from his weary eyes. For in each of us a seed is planted, awaiting to give rise. So take heart, for God promises a harvest, but time has to take its course in each and every life.
Very good.
So when we believe we are the greatest, there's still somebody greater.
Yes.
Yes, and above all, the thing is that cling on to hope and faith. Cling on to your belief, because you may think that you have it bad right now, but God loves you.
Yes, he does.
And have faith and have hope, because good things are coming your way.
Planted, not buried.
Yes.
Buried, you only buried it dead. When you're planted,
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then you never bury hope. You always plant it, because someday it's going to come to fruition. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Delvi. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Thanks, Delvi.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too now.
We go back to that weather situation.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the radar image right now, and it's showing that Orange Walk is quite clean of rain, perhaps.
Some skies look good.
Rain.
Okay.
Because it could be overcast, but not raining. But this will only show the actual precipitation. Certain areas like down in Belize City, it's raining, and in Belmopan, and in San Ignacio and Benque Viejo, and in the area in northwestern Orange Walk, in southwestern Orange Walk, it's raining heavy at this moment.
Where?
Like in areas like Galanjog and the Yalbak Hills and
in Orange Walk district, right?
yes, you can see that. You know what I mean? All right, and extending all the way to San Ignacio and Benque and so forth. It's raining, and it's raining heavy, and also raining in the Maya Mountains. But all of this rain has to go somewhere.
Yeah, and the water, most of the water come down this side.
Well,
running down back.
Running down, yes. So if you live in areas that are low-lying and you're prone to floods, please watch it. And we take time out to do this, folks, very simply, because many times you wait until water done the wrong you need for call the man and say, "Oh no, please contact me out because we get flooded." And yes, although there's an element of surprise when it comes to flash flooding, but if you already know it happens, be careful. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, we've had a lot of rain in some areas, more than others. And I mention this because some people say, no ha llovido tanto aquí, pero ha llovido en otras áreas pesado, fuerte. Lo estoy viendo ahora. Cantidad de lluvia que está cayendo sobre ciertas áreas es increíble, pesado. Quizás no ha caído aquí, pero el agua va a fluir donde la naturaleza dice que fluya. Y eso es, por lo general, las áreas bajas van a inundarse.
Yeah, especialmente en los Albion Islands.
Exactamente. Así que si estamos hablando de que vives en esa área, ponte al pendiente. No va a suceder de la noche a la mañana, pero va a suceder que el agua pueda crecer. Y eso depende en la cantidad de lluvia que continuamos teniendo. Porque si hoy en la tarde ya deja de llover y mañana ya queda el sol, pues obviamente disminuye la posibilidad de tener inundaciones. Pero si continúa lloviendo, y parece que sí va a continuar lloviendo, entonces hay que pensar. Hay que prepararse. Tomamos tiempo aparte para discutir esto, compañeros, para que no nos tome de sorpresa este tipo de situación. Pónganse al pendiente. Limpien sus drenajes, ¿ok? No sé si han visto algo que les preocupa con los drenajes, ¿ok? Pero no queremos revivir esos días, esos años cuando se llenaban las casas con agua, simplemente porque el agua no podía cruzar, no sabía dónde ir, no podía ir donde debía ir, simplemente porque había obstrucción en el sistema de drenaje.
Yeah, but talking about flooding and so, Emmanuel, a tragic that happened yesterday. I don't really want to call the person name because I'm not sure if the family will feel good that we'll call the person name. There was an incident by the Santa Cruz area yesterday, the river that goes across the Botes. A gentleman was in his vehicle.
Okay.
And he thought that his vehicle was in park, and the vehicle just went down back in the river. And they pull out the man from the water. But when they pull out, he was already gone. I believe he's from San Antonio.
Yes, I heard about that.
He's from San Antonio. And You know, tragic death, I understand. He left behind
Actually,
8
we can't
children.
mention his name because it's already on the news.
Oh, you got it, all right.
His name is Froilan Peralta.
Peralta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He says that there was a tragic incident in Santa Cruz Village. It's one of the hot spots for smuggling across the Rio Hondo because it is right across from Botes in Mexico. Yesterday afternoon, 69-year-old Froilan Peralta was by the riverside when it appears he put his Ford Ranger on the wrong gear, so instead of driving away from the river, he went down that way.
Yeah.
So that's when his vehicle plunged into the river. He drowned, and his body was found in the pan of the pickup truck. His passenger, who is hearing impaired, managed to survive. So he had a passenger, but he managed to survive. I guess that he managed to get out. He had just come across from Botes.
So,
unfortunate situation. Our condolences to the family. And I do believe he seems familiar to me.
yeah, that man looked very familiar for you. He's from San Antonio, right?
No, well, he doesn't say where he is from.
Okay. But so that means he was trying to save his life if he was found in a pan.
Yes,
he was
because-
trying to get out or something.
Apparently. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Rionda for spite.
He deep. And he got strong for it. Emmanuel, do you remember a person that they used to call Harrier?
Mm-hmm.
The range what?
Mm-hmm.
I know they got two on it. You know which one you know?
Well, I don't know them by name, but they were all football players.
Allison Harrier Leng. All right. You remember when Raul was here, he spoke about the Sugar City Hoops? All right. Well, now the the Sugar City Hoops will be having a one-day hoop tournament in the name of Allison Harrier Leng. And the man is still alive, so don't feel like the man dead. But it's good to honor people in this way because we know Leng has been a big star and a lover of basketball when they used to have basketball at the La Immaculada basketball court, right? Remember the days there? With Leng and Puff T and Bona, all of the people, Derek Campos. I don't know if you used to play.
No, but I used to watch.
All right. So remember Leng them a big star, right?
Yes.
Well, it's going to be, it's this Sunday, June 25th.
Okay.
This Sunday, June 25th at the Trail Farm Basketball Court. You know what that there, right?
Yes.
Registration of team starts at 9 a.m. Games begin at 10 a.m. Open is a age limit. Age limit nor categories. Male teams only. Team registration is only $40, and each players 8 players maximum per team. So this happened. For more information, you can get in touch with Mr. Raul Rosado at 622.
So this is a marathon, you said?
Yeah, it's a marathon.
Marathon competition.
Yeah.
So you are so teams from within the area can register to compete at this marathon.
Yeah. Well, it
Any
didn't say-
limitations and requirements for registration?
Well, it only says here interested teams can contact Raul. You know, say nothing more. No, registration is $40, but you register on the same day.
Okay.
And first place is $300
Mhm.
plus team trophy, and second place is $200 plus team trophy. I think they have a third place, but it's only first and second place, 300 and 200, and it begins at 10 o'clock, and registration starts at 9. So now go 10 for register. Go 9 for register and get the teams together. 8 persons per team, right?
Okay.
This Sunday, June 25th, at the Trail Farm Basketball Court, it's basketball action. It said it's open, no age limit nor categories. Male teams only. That's the only restriction. Male teams only. 8 players maximum per team.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, so at least something that happened.
I'm glad to hear that.
You know Raul don't left his sports, right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, and he always do a good job when he.
But I am very particularly proud that they're honoring people who are, and
Yeah.
then we're not a wish you anything, but you know what I mean. It's just we
You're
just
there.
want to clarify that we're glad you're alive.
Yeah, we're glad.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So it's a one-day tournament.
It's just that this is sometimes they say, oh, this one is in honor of this one, this one is in honor of this one. But this one time we're honoring the living, because you're a living legend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's good to know. You
That's
know?
good to know.
Yeah. Also, my brother, this thing that happened yesterday, it was sensationalization again when it comes to the news of the involvement of two sons of the Honorable Edmund Clay de Lancaster. But what we'll do, we'll take an Anna break and then we'll come back. And Morris say we're going to run because this story will prolong for a while.
Yes, it will. We'll take a break.
This house got Wi-Fi or what? Buy you to worry about Wi-Fi, we come for party. You only live once. You've got to live in the moment and make the most of each time, because once it's gone forever. That's why I love my Digicel 4G LTE mobile data.
Hey, you know the Wi-Fi password?
I am always connected. I can share my memories with everyone. They always know what's happening.
You know who hosts this? You got a Wi-Fi?
Not have to be like Bali here and they try thief Wi-Fi. With Digicel 4G LTE, you can share whatever you want, whenever you want. You never have to wait for Wi-Fi.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
What? Finally I get Wi-Fi.
Thought it on that.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bop.
SJ Promotions alongside Bird's Eye Restaurant and Digicel present Back in the Days Grown Folks Party. Saturday, July 1st, inside Bird's Eye Restaurant. Let's boogie down to some great music. Be there to win Travelers gift packages, courtesy Travelers. So take it back in time with great music you love to party to. That will be provided by Stone Jam Sounds, Father Stone, and DJ Bones. With songs like this. And this. And this.
You come to dance, dance. Don't walk around in here, you come to dance.
Remember today, Saturday, July 1st. It's Back in the Days Grown Folks Party at Bird's Eye Restaurant. Let's have a good time. Sponsored by VIP Wireless, Travelers Liquors, Stones Music Outlet, Digicel, and Bird's Eye Restaurant.
Across
Across the country, development and transformation continue under this government. The new Guanacaste roundabout at the junction of the Hummingbird and the George Price highways is complete and one to be proud of. The George Price Highway is being rehabilitated from the Belmopan Junction to Benque Viejo. There will be a new baking pot bridge and upgrade of the Caracol Road. Also, the new Macal River bypass and bridge will be completed by March 2017. In the Belize district, the work has already started from the Haldover Bridge to the Philip Golson Airport, and funding has now been secured for the new link road to span the Belize River starting from behind Gentrack and coming out at Mile 8 on the George Price Highway. A $40 million UK grant has been secured for the paving and aligning of the coastal road and construction of new bridges. Under this same grant, the Philip Golson Highway will be improved between Orange Walk and Corozal. This government continues to work for the development of Belize. Your vision, our mission.
If anyone present should know of any just cause why these persons should not be joined in holy matrimony, let him now declare it.
Nobody nothing know, say me and you a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you come over me yard. Baby, you know me love you bad. Nobody nothing know, say me and you a touch. Nobody nothing know, say you a give it up.
Are you positive you are negative? Get tested. Know your status. Free testing is available at Ministry of Health clinics and BFLA centers nationwide.
All right, welcome back. Are you sleeping? Are you... We're there, Papa?
Yes, I know we're here.
Oh, we're here, all right. So, this thing came very sensationalized.
Sensationalized.
Yeah.
It's always a difficult word to pronounce. Sensationalized.
Sensacionalizarlo.
¿Qué quiere decir? Hacer gran ruido acerca de ellos. Y es que viste las noticias anoche y te preguntaste, bueno, ¿y por qué tanta pregunta a Chesta Williams? ¿Y por qué tanta interrogación a este individuo acerca de algo que hicieron dos muchachos, ¿okay?, que son hijos del ministro Castro, pero están haciéndole la pregunta, 1001 preguntas, tanto al señor Castro como si él fuera el responsable. El punto que aquí es que están viendo a ver si hay una cantidad de encubrimiento, si es que la gente, quizás las autoridades cubrieron para estos individuos, estos jóvenes.
Like if they try to cover up,
They try to cover up for these people. But if there are any special privileges given to them, if they were really as guilty as sin and should be behind bars just like anybody else, or was there some sort of cover up because they are the sons of Minister Castro?
Yeah, because or like
that's the point of the whole thing.
Or like if they're not criminals.
Yes, but at the same time, you're treating them as if they're criminals, and then the other side of it is like you correctly said. Good Lord, man, give people some privacy. No?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, if anybody did wrong, they should be suffering the consequences of their actions. But when you have to be putting in the family and who can Minister? Would you as parent defend your kids?
Them boy the adults already,
no? Parents defend your kids? Huh?
Them boy the adults already?
Of course.
The man can't be behind everywhere where they go.
Exactly. They have to be responsible for their own actions.
Yeah. But you see what the controller of customs said, that no ministerial
interference,
nor no interference from the police department. And he said their boys, they agreed to settle out a court, and that's the usual practice what happens. And he said they never treated no different for other people that was caught with contraband goods.
Can you give us the roundup of the story with they did not have any license on the, like I said, I was busy with, and maybe you heard it.
You made a discourse.
Well, yes.
But I discourse for like 4 hours. I don't know how I can tolerate you, but anyway, you lap up. Now what happened is, we understand that what started this thing, I understand that the vehicle never have license plate.
Where would this happen?
In the city.
In the city.
So it started in the city.
Were they driving around?
Well, according to the interview...
You started from the very beginning, man. You don't know Vagitori.
Yeriso. No, Yeriso, but a real thing. Lion story. Now what happened is, I don't know if them catch them a drive or not, or the vehicle was parked. Because apparently the police asked this young boy if he license. He said he lost a license, but they have a picture of it in a phone. But when I checked the vehicle wasn't licensed as well. But then when the interview just
no, that's a big charge.
Yeah.
Driving without a driver's license and driving with an unlicensed vehicle.
Yeah, because with that, not even insurance no good. Your insurance no good when that happen, you know. Because if you crash and so, insurance not cover that because you drive an unlicensed vehicle. So the insurance is null and void right there. You don't have no driver's license because only somebody that has a legal driver's license can be covered under the insurance laws of Belize. And you're supposed to know that, right? So what happened is, but when the interview just
started... No, but what happened with the story? I had the story. They were found with so many cases?
No, the two different... two different activities. You know? So with this thing I saw with them, their young boy, what happened Belize in the evening, then it goes back to where they had that back and forth thing with one of the reporter and Chester Williams. He asked the person, all right, where your vehicle parked right now? The person tell I parked at the safest place, right at the police station. He said, all right, so if you go out there and your vehicle parked, and ask you if you have a driver's license, you tell them, no, you don't have. Can they charge you? So apparently the vehicle was parked. According to the way how Chesterman they put this thing, no? So probably the vehicle was parked. And they want to ask this boy, okay, your driver's license? He could have said, no, he didn't drive. If the vehicle was parked, because what I understand from that confrontation between the reporter and Chester Williams, apparently the vehicle was parked. But anyhow, the boy said that he never have no license, but he have a copy of it in a phone. I don't know if that is enough. But then we understand that the vehicle wasn't licensed as well, and at least when I see the picture for the vehicle, you don't have no license plate up front. I don't know if you have license plate.
So it's established that there was wrongdoing.
Yeah, right. But I understand that they had some scuffle with the police and said that you know that who that me, you know who that my pa. That's not what they say. Right? You know who that my pa. So anyway, I understand them is supposed to carry them, charge them because they said they handcuff one and they're supposed to carry them to lock them down. But they had a stop there. I don't know what may stop or what never stop. But later on in the night, we understand that they found the same vehicle with their same persons along with I think 2 other persons in the Orange Walk area with, I think it was 89 cases of Mexican bears.
So the same unlicensed vehicle,
right,
with the same drivers not having a license to drive, found now with contraband
goods.
Okay.
You know, and when the thing happen, they are taken to police station and take their statements and all the procedure they have to go through, but the controller of customs say that these boys settled out of court, and that usually happen with people where they bring in contraband goods. You go settle out of court. The only way you know to settle out of court is if you don't want to pay the fine. Then they have to go to court. But they could charge you right on the spot.
Can we assume then that they paid a hefty fine?
Well, they said that it's 3 times the value, and I understand it was somewhere around 6,000, but I don't really know how much they pay. But according to the controller of custom, they pay what them is supposed to pay, and they were allowed to go. But you see what happened is, like you said, them boys responsible for themselves. But this thing with the minister, because one of the news talk about Minister Castro is in the news again because with this thing with this Senate thing and this thing with the U.S. Embassy, now they're in a hot seat again. And they start this.
Yeah, and that's why I apologize I did not say it correctly, but you see, I believe that I am not responsible for my brother's actions or for my son's actions. Then they're a big man, you know. If they do something, that does not cast aspersions on me. If me and you with a brother and you go kill somebody, that doesn't mean that I'm a killer as well. Or that I'm protecting you.
No.
Or covering up for you. And that I will, by some form or manner, share some of the guilt associated with your actions. You know what I mean?
Or maybe they must want to they could identify their persons good and know that who they talk about. But what happens is, if you knock somebody and they have that title, make the general public be the judge and figure out that who they are related to. What time they have an incident in our area, the city, and then it never happened in the area where the person live. But then they say afterwards when the incident happened, they say the person of the constituents of the Prime Minister. I have nothing to do with the Prime Minister. But just because it's for the area. You was up here?
Was it that person from that area?
Well, I never really know because I never really follow it up. But they said, well, they must have done their research before they said something like that, man.
So the point, ladies and gentlemen, that we're trying to get at is that there's always an ulterior motive for the questioning that happens. It's sometimes very, very clear to us that it would seem to be part of a bigger plot to try to smear certain politicians' names. Now, like I said, if you do the what you can, you suffer the consequences. But my commentary here is very simply, man, good Lord, man. I mean, yo cuando veo las noticias ya me fastidio de ver todo, porque él es familia de tal ministro, o él es familia. No los estoy defendiendo, simplemente ya me llega hasta la, ¿cómo se llama? Ver todo este tipo de asociación.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, Mr. Martinez, morning.
Yeah, morning, guys. What's up, brother?
Hi, Mr. Martinez.
It has been a while, man. It has been a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, first of all, I have to tell you all that we are getting our troops in line for the upcoming council election. So I tell you now, here from the right now, whenever they are, they are working now. We had a very dynamic meeting last night at the town council. And
how is your candidacy coming on?
Great. We have the return Mayor Humphreys along with his team. We'll be running back for the upcoming town council. We know that we're going to be successful.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Dangriga is currently a seat for the United Democratic Party, right?
Repeat.
Dangriga is currently run by a team of the United Democratic Party.
Yes, Mr. Martinez.
And hopefully it will remain so, right?
Yes, it will remain. And hopefully it will remain because we know the dynamics on the ground. When people get enough for people are making no. A matter of fact, when you tell you, they follow continue.
And obviously that decision that which will come from the people to put back the UDP will be because of the progress that has happened.
That is the key. The report card that we have.
Thank you. Can you talk to us about some of the big projects that have happened in Dangriga since?
Well, first of all, we have the auditorium coming up $2.8 million state-of-the-art auditorium. State-of-the-art. It's a big hurricane shelter. I think it was done up to a category 3 or 4 hurricane. Anything above that, people have to move out because it's not so far plan up to category 3. I think category 3 said last night at the meeting. We have the mayor is currently seeking a compactor truck because the one that we have there is, huge catch up on it. They have purchased their own grader and they restructured the whole town council where it's well organized in terms of the number one is the finance to put it in place. And then purchasing of equipment where the town council wants higher. For example, let me give an example. Right now, there is low season for the town council, but when the high season will come up, that's when they will have to take their money and pay out grader for grade the streets and so. And many times, those people who have they hold back their taxes, then when they come in for work, then you will have to negotiate with them. So, okay, give me this work, then I will cut your taxes so the town continue to lose revenue. Because at the time when they pay, they know they don't have to pay because they will be in a bargaining position and they have their higher end.
Okay. What about paving of the streets? Has that I imagine a lot has been accomplished in that respect.
Well, that is true, but what is more significant in this manner is that the town council has purchased their own grader.
Wow.
So that makes a huge difference. So now you don't need to negotiate with the big boys no more. The big boys have to come in and pay their taxes because what happens is that the taxes now help the town council, and so the town council have more money to do more projects. For example, cement more streets. For example, purchase more equipment. Like right now they have their own cement mixer, which then turn around cement more streets in Danriga. The town council are doing more cement streets in the community.
Are you incorporating the cementing of the streets like Belize City into the program?
Yes, exactly. And also, Mr. Martinez and security, the town council, all the development that is taking place, they doesn't raise taxes. This, I think it's a community, they still pay garbage tax.
So are you picking up garbage for free?
Well, you should have basically said that because the mayor has been able to put the financing of the board in place. And so to the end of the day, people are being released and not paying garbage tax.
Okay.
Cass, the minister was here on Friday night and at a meeting here in Orange Walk, and he mentioned that about that compactor truck that you're talking about, that is, we can see it is almost confirmed that yes, Danriga will be getting that compactor truck.
Yeah.
Now, Cass, when it comes to this thing I saw, this discussion, this back and forth that we saw, did you saw it on the news?
Which one now?
The one with the situation with Honorable
with the Minister Castro. Yeah,
what are your view about that, man?
Well, I personally believe that the media should take it out of hand because the Minister Castro is on the hot seat right now. Let me give you my personal opinion in terms of IT politics. If you know Minister Castro, like I know Minister Castro now hands-on person. He don't know what police will mean. As a matter of fact, I think one of the ministers you go in the office. Minister will go for drink. You got to go to the freezer, go in there and get what you want. Because you know what tell you, well, I got this, like, no, go in and get what you want. I want hands-on person. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because it's free. And you are a bad miner. You could actually put something in a freezer where that's illegal stuff and then call the police and make the police go there. And then you have to need to make a big thing. He is just the kind of person that a man were sophisticated. He was ordinary grassroots believes them. And to me, okay, what they do, Castro is still the person. I know him when he was at Pomona. I know him when he was socialized at Angra. Not changed. And Paul get paid. So to me, the media just to try to blow a situation out of proportion because they want the agenda to Ministry of Transport and Lima man, you can't. And you think that the man or man will look over here. So two things I know in a politics. One, you got to be the best minister of transport, the best minister of work, the best minister of this, and you don't look over your too fast. You that's history, you know?
Yeah.
so until you convince the people of Israel not that Kasser or a bad man, only then I want to speak last night, but I can't do that.
So what you believe are the agenda of these persons that are reporting these news?
No, it's not. They don't have a political agenda. Those are political agenda. Matter of fact, it was sick needed, man. When you're here, hit the children all of them. They talk about all the good things, man. My man could go and hit the when he smuggled his grandson out of this country for a horrendous crime that he has done in a Cairo. You know, and so God started to dig up some of the people's background.
Do they forget these things?
Well, apparently, they know they want to be guys. You know, I go to church every Sunday, Mr. Martinez, so, you know, a professor Sunday. So because you go to church, you hold, you know. Yes, you can hold because God, you hold for your ears, your nose, your mouth. But that don't mean that you're doing the only kind of church because you want to show things. It's your heart. Whatever your heart do, know where your mouth is, but where your heart do. That's what is more important. Because you could give somebody something, but if you don't give it from your heart, it don't mean nothing. That to me, is one of the biggest and saddest time in a free country. Because that's all the big mouth now, they come out now, they're so fundamental, they're so clean. But how could you have a senator, the chairman of the select special committee, and he have the most question behaving like he's so clean, and you never know the mic they have, so then you know the colors of a true person.
Explain to me about that, Casca. We never know about that.
Why? You think that the media don't make nice about anything because all of them got the hidden agenda. How the hell you got to cuff the chairman? Big bad word. In the select, special select committee, just aesthetic, but he would think the mic they ask. When we hear it, we say, wow.
So what was that about? Why you made a fuss with the chairman?
Well, because the chairman, he was trying to push Mr. Perdomo to answer questions that Mr. Perdomo answered to his knowledge, but they never in order with what he may expect. Because, you know, so anybody got a hidden agenda. And so when they realized that he can't get no way, he said, well, that's my last question. And he's so frustrated because you see the noise here. So never that the mic may have so frustrated, never seek security.
Did anybody record that? And why is it not on the media?
Well, no, this is why they tell you hidden agenda, Papa.
So
they have hidden agenda.
So that put him now. What that put him now, like how they had this thing with the chairman at the party with Yellow Man. So where does that put this man now?
Nobody will bring it up, Papa. It's why I tell you the media have the hidden agenda.
You would do that, Papa?
Well, I didn't know about the obscene language. In fact, I did not know that. That news to me. I'm wondering that the reason why it has not been put on the media, if they have politicians have weighed the advantages and disadvantages of that, you know. If perhaps there was genuine concern from the Zaraga and he was just genuinely being open, or is it that perhaps more can be gotten out of telling the people what kind of man the Zaraga is by being so rude?
Well, the thing about it is that one thing I know, like I said to you guys, that's what you said, they come out your heart. Right?
Yeah. So what was the chairman's response?
Well, the chairman did never say anything, but all what he did was to look at him and thinking that the media would have taken over. I believe come tomorrow, the chairman will make an announcement in the special select committee before them.
When did this happen, Mr. Castillo?
Last week, Wednesday, immediately after the question, Mr. Perdomo. Because Mr. Perdomo was the last one, I believe, the question, because it was Mr. Chen.
And when you say that he used indecent language, I know you can't say this, but are we talking like the big bad words?
Big bad words, man. With the F word at the front.
Are you kidding me?
That's the word. That's the words. And we just stand there and it continue.
So their character they need to be questioned, or if they qualify to be up there.
But Mr. Chiki and Mr. Martinez, first of all, you should not be doing none of that. How could you have a person who may pay importation for bacon and you import bacon after bacon after bacon? That's why I call it Senator Bacon. Because you never pay importation bill. Now this man will make me lose millions of dollars and he go question me about passport, expecting that you understand where they come from.
So now who he represent up there?
The business sector.
Who he represent the business sector, no?
Yes. And normally I don't pay them taxes.
Sorry.
So from the beginning we got bad. But now the money I tell you, oh well, if the business start be correct, you don't have to be correct. Boy, you made it before, you know. And you made it thief out for your money. You know, you pay your tax by not paying your tax for the thief for money, Papa.
Yeah, I was telling Emmanuel this morning about this thing with this Dubai, and some has some demonstration at Belize, and then they call for this and they call for that. Cause them people were poor and got their house. The people not just got them before 2008, man. The people has been living that way for a very long time. So why now they put it in the face of the people and try to blame this government for that?
Yeah, you see the thing about it is that, and I listened to Mr. Usher yesterday. Mr. Usher said yesterday that he was on the march and $3 and 25 cents and 10 years ago. And so and I listened to the guy there and I said, man, what a worthless piece of man. In Danguga, they never know $3 and 25 cents. Then they give you on the brother. And let's take away report from Danguga, you know. You lock you up on unemployment, you know, Danguga, you know. Because from the country who shut down report, I get a shop, you know.
So when I thought me shut down, was it in operation? Was this generating fund and jobs for Danguga?
It was operational. It was doing something like $23 million a month minimum.
So why he shut it down?
Because the special interest with the Zaban is down, the big creek port, you know that Zaban is the one that big creek, Tony Zaban and all the big boys.
What? Because they give us some serious information and some serious information I know about.
I have the documents with me, Papa. 2001. That's when the post shop closed down. And our contract there by, I always say the contract where they give them Bali. Then they send it into Ashcraft and the Ashcraft will lock it down. Because if you want to get it back, if any government want to take it back, you know what happened? That already happened right now. You have to go to court, you have to go to medication, you have to create one lot of things before you get it open up back. Because investors or investors where they come quoting and not sure. Because when investors invest, they are investing in something that is sure. They also have the access to all the uncles and based on it, you see how you do everything, including a portrait. So no matter $3.50 we lose one whole job creation in a Danguga because they do a report.
Yeah, so how now when I refer to Mr. Ashcraft, they only refer when it comes to the BTL thing, I want to hear nothing more than the next one.
So because again the media have their special interest. What I think you have to understand, okay? You have to understand that those people working on Yellowstone, for example, are not from us, the advisor for Side Musa, you know.
Oh.
You ever know that?
No.
Okay, good. Jim Diaz is her uncle, Carlos Diaz, you know, Papa.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So when you hear them, they don't know they talk with half of them mouth. They know they talk with everything, but I don't listen to them.
Yeah.
When they start talk with their heart, and I start telling people talk with their mouth, when they start talk with their heart, and then we will understand the importance of people's sentiments. But they talk with their mouth, they don't talk with their heart.
Yeah, well, because on a positive side, positive note, now we know we have a representative for Danriga as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are the plans for create some jobs with this new town council that will be coming in next year, and with the minister to create some jobs for Danriga?
Good question, Chiki. What happened is that the mayor, it's not only the town council that can do that, but what happened, they have a meeting scheduled up with the whole National Party executive, and I believe the mayor give them more power in terms of land and so that they can tell people, first land owners in a Danguida, along with the workers in a different at the town council. I think they may have something like what Mr. Bradley did, I believe, city. But it will be more autonomy where the Danguida town council get more autonomy from the central government so that they can go. Because you see, what happens still right now, the land is under the national government. And even though they may change it from board up to town council where you vote directly for a mayor, in the actual sense, the mayor still don't have that power in terms of running the whole town by itself because they still have to go through the area reps or the minister or the central government. What they try to create this lock where they put lock some of them things and so that they give the town council along with the mayor enough autonomy so that they can do much more things.
Okay, well, we're glad to hear that, sir. But one quick question I want to ask you. Yes. I know that you are quite well informed about the politics in the South. What can you tell us about Punta Gorda?
Well, briefly, from what I know from when they are from the door, I could only speak from what I have spoken to briefly. And from the little that I have heard from some of the people around, first record, man, when this party made it down in 2012, when the party made it down, when the whole South down blue, only from the one councillor.
Yeah, I remember that for true. I remember that one UDP me went in a PG, but I never know that my friend.
That my friend?
Yes.
Okay. And so, but now, if you need fun, you are know if she treated like a sister, if you want to be treated like a brother. She treated like a son, if you want to be treated like a son. She treated like a, she just have it naturally, like when you're created like that you are talent. Some people go look for something, and I have a friend on here, my mechanic, and you're like a vehicle, and he has a vehicle, and I say, that. And man, 90%, 95% of the time, when he did bingo, he just inborn our natural thing for human being. And that was we have. He and Mia Humphreys, they have the same personality, same kind of person, and just humble. I want to share with you, but coming back to that without before I completed their friend. Remember that big demonstration where the teachers had last year? Last year?
Yeah, teachers got your back. Yeah, I remember.
Put up a lot of PUP slogan, here now a 93 PUP slogan that I know that slogan very, very well.
Because you really got your things together,
Yeah, that's our PUP slogan. PUP got your back. They only move it for PUP now, the teachers got your back.
Okay.
I remember the man out there they stand up and he continue fixing she said the teachers demonstration come down on the main road, right? And you know what Mia Humphreys did? They continue to work and every single one of those teachers were classroom shaking hands. They said, sir, this is about you, we still like you. Sir, this is about you, sir, we still love you. We are still vote you because it's about you.
Yeah, okay, nice.
And that's the kind of person Fern is. Fern is, when you have regular PG, she know run away from the problem. She going back. I remember that I had started singing the PG and the people would demonstrate. You know she had done a demonstration?
Oh yeah?
You know that she said, this is my concern. I like this because at the end of the day, if not do this, I want to know if I did a good now that I'm this that. You bring my attention and I'm here with you to make you know that I'm here to solve the problem. And she solved it.
Because before you go, they have 3 elected representatives from the People's United Party in the South. They usually go to the House and complain that they're not getting help and I need this for the people, I need that for the people. What are these people doing with the subvention that they're receiving, or what they call the stipend or whatever they get?
Buy vehicles for the children and build house for the techniques.
So nothing they come the people with then?
Nothing that I really talk, but then the best vehicle after the economy. Alvaro Burgess at the host Special Select Committee, where the services equal for a that, a brand new 2011 Honda.
Yapa?
I heard it.
The services driver, he can eat the best restaurant that they might find the day before she come back with security.
So that means that I was right in my when I was speculating on the fact that it's all political, because Ms. Burgess seems to be on a binge trying to defame people at whatever cost. Okay, good. That clarifies it. Thank you very
Well,
much.
like I said, Cass, the only the people for Belize Rural North will decide if the Honorable Edmond Castro will be going back to the house. Nobody else can decide that.
And I'll tell you something, they could go see the people of Belize Rural North, and so the people know have nothing about the municipality, People know that everything, that Mr. Castro office said at Belize Rural North? That's the main office at Belize Rural North?
Tell us.
Every coconut tree in the people in the yard, that we would meet people.
Yeah.
No special office. We only go to the people, we only go meet with the people. I know the coconut tree, sit down with them, eat with them, even the dogs. Sometimes when you say take photographs of Minister Castro, where if my dogs, they come and meet with children.
Yeah.
Them man, it's so local. Some are local politicians that.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you this much. No, another interview. Another is put more than what is this. The reality is that you could be the best minister at work, you could be the best minister at transport, and you'll be the worst rep, while vice versa. You don't have to do nothing at your ministry, Papa, and you take care of your people want to elect you back.
Yeah.
And I think give you the job to represent them.
Yeah. Well, Cass, we'll make you up.
Anyway, I hope that you all will be part of the next March, victory parade. I think we'll all meet together. I'm kind of disappointed 3 years ago, but I hope that this year you all will not disappoint us, because we'll be returning back at GDP from Congo.
Yeah, well, we'll make
Let me tell you this, let me tell you this before I go. Because we have it so bad now, that they have to import our candidates from the state for them. We have to run get something.
What? How long the person there?
The cousin just go like a month ago.
What? Man, it's not like one of the things.
It's so bad. They have to import our candidates from the United States.
It sounds like one of the things well set up in our favor.
Well, the thing about it is that my office has never stopped work, and it's time to get in. It's the way the Prime Minister. It's just happening in a normal course, I think. Just that. Normal course, I think.
Yeah. Well, Cass, keep us updated, man.
Definitely, my brother.
Thank you very much for the call in there. We need to go on a break.
Yeah, he
it's
said a lot,
exactly
Emmanuel.
28 minutes after 8
He said
o'clock.
a lot,
Yes.
and he brought out some things that many people never know. He said he got it documented.
Yes.
So on that note, we'll take a break, folks. It's 28 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we will be right back.
We'll be right back.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize Forward.
As a testament to government's commitment to improving the lives of all Belizeans, in 2016, the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Commerce, championed by Beltrade, secured approximately $300 million in new and expanded investments, leading to over 1,500 jobs in tourism, agribusiness, and business outsourcing. The ministry continues to facilitate meaningful investments that will improve the lives of all Belizeans.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8,000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can you figure out how to buy my data?
Yeah, I know, right? And mine need to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen, guys. There's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE from this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. My boy, go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who this bally boy?
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Why go anywhere else on vacation when an unforgettable experience awaits you right here in your own backyard? Explore southern Belize, home to the Cacao Trail, the historically rich Maya, and our illustrious southern heritage. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a cacao tour, relax by the river, or enjoy a basket weaving demonstration. Stop in for some delicious southern food. Come and enjoy some good old-fashioned southern hospitality. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Hello friends, the only place you'll get value for your money is at Rapidito Loans. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry by carat, stoner style. A genuine jewelry from us makes the perfect gift for that special someone or a treat for you. Come and check our widest assortments of quality and affordable gold jewelry. And for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all those emergency needs. We provide more and better loans for your gold jewelry. So remember friends, great discount on all gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at Orange Walk Town, number 4 Belize Corozal Road. Rapidito Loans, your #1 money lending and jewelry center.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, salami, lump, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Sugar City Morning Show.
Oh.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show.
So you're gonna play it front of you?
Yes. So do you?
Come out of Anna kitchen, boy.
Yes.
Morning, Anna.
Morning, Anna. Breakfast was good.
Yeah, it's good. Emmanuel, we had a very extended call there with Mr. Castillo, but he touched some very important points. And you know, we thank you very much, Cass, for that call. And we have our next call coming in. Hello, good morning.
Is this check-in place?
Yes, this is Norte Vision. Go ahead.
I propaganda la prueba de 5% for the pensioners.
Okay, this is for where?
Right about job.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Talk to me.
Yeah. Right about job.
All right, just lower the television, and then you talk to where you hear we good, and the people are here we good.
Yeah, we want to see when they promise you 5% pension, and we don't get it yet.
Who promised and what?
The government.
And this was increase in pension?
Before election.
Okay, I know there was an increase in pension. Have you received an increase in your pension? Either just a little bit?
Before election, we got 5%, and this time we're supposed to get 8%.
Okay.
So that don't pass due already, or no due yet?
It don't due from April.
April. Okay, so
I must have lost there because I know that there was an increase in the pension. This is government pension or Social Security pension?
Social Security.
Okay, Social Security is not going to come through right now until they do finish what is called the analysis that they're currently doing, because they currently, and I hope that I'm not speaking out of turn. Chanja, please forgive me. But I do know that they're doing an analysis to try to revamp up the whole pension scheme, okay? And I do understand that if they promised it, that they should pay it, but I don't know. I'll have to check up to see if there really was a promise.
It was a promise.
Okay.
So the pay on a part, and the next part is supposed to pay in April?
Yeah. Sometimes this year it's supposed to be April because we get it last year in April.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know. I'll have to speak to my friend there and ask him to enlighten me in that respect. But thank you very much, sir, for bringing it to our attention, because that kind of thing like that is very important, but especially to all of us, Checky, who are in this time we are going to go into pension as well from Social Security.
Okay.
So it behooves me to know more about it, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will follow up on that for you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, we'll need to follow up on that for you, Emmanuel. But because if it was promised, and like you said, the pension that for everybody who are paying their dues, everybody who work, and they pay their dues. All other thing where Cass touch was good, but then Emmanuel in the Cayo area, this weekend, a lot of things went wrong, man. A lot of things happened. There was murders, people was kidnapped and lost their life. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Morning. I can turn back a little bit on the lead program, man.
Yes, man. Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
I watched the news last night, and sometime I think it was last week or the week before, they showed us a person from Guinea Grass, a pickup here with different sort of thing where they hold up one family that Guinea Grass with contraband.
Yeah, we saw that.
And I don't remember the very person name, but that's on Guinea Grass, I'm quite sure. And they showed the pickup load. And over the news it came that this person was fined, I think was charged 3 times the amount, which was $47,000, I think they said, the value of the things that he had, the contraband that he had. Last night on the news, we watched these amount of cases are there. They only say that they make arrangements with the people and they were paid and all that, but I court. But why they never said how much they charge the people, how much they're supposed to pay, they're too long, man, how much they have to pay. I mean, there's a lot of government revenue where they look for them. And I think it's unfair. I think they should have been held until this amount of money was paid, because this money now won't pay. Bye.
Okay, well, they
That's another side of the story.
Yeah.
Surprisingly so.
That's true. Yeah, but that situation with Guinea Grass did came up last week, no? Did came up last week, and we understand that they may carry 2 persons from the house, and then somebody gonna claim, they say, okay, I claim for this car, this stuff for me. That person wasn't there when the area was raided, but he gonna say, I claim for this car for me, and they charge him the money. I don't know if they're paying full or what arrangement they make, but it was along those lines. But this pension thing, Emmanuel, is something very serious.
I'm looking into it as I speak, right now, to see if perhaps I can get an answer for this young man, because I do know that a member of my family was receiving pension from Social Security for one of my deceased brothers. And I do know that there was a slight increase come, I think, about a year or so ago. I did not know, however, or at least I can't remember, that there was also a promise for another one. I do know that some time ago, Social Security, remember, had its analysis, its revision, where of their entire pension scheme and their contribution, if they should increase the contribution in order to increase the pensions and so forth. Because I'll be honest with you, the amount of people who are due for pensions is growing. The number of people is growing. And like me, there are many others who feel that if I have been a contributor from all the way in 1981, and I have contributed in excess of 1,700 or 2,000 contribution, God knows how much, I don't know. But I think that it shouldn't stop at one place, say 1,500. Anything above 1,500 you're not getting nothing in, because I've paid in that amount of money. So everything should be relative to the amount of money that I have paid in. If I paid in 2,000 contributions, well then let my pension reveal or reflect the amount that I paid 2,000 contributions.
Yeah, because I believe the threshold is like 500, no?
500. So I will be paying the same. I will be getting the same as with my 1,500 or 1,800 contributions. I will be getting the same as the person
so if
who paid
I have
in so much. I need that clarified. I need to clarify.
If I have 501, 501 contribution, and you have 1,700 or 2,000, I want to get the same thing when you get.
I don't know that. I don't know. I can't tell you that. But the way it seems is that maybe it would be so. But I do believe that they have different scales. I would hope that that's not the case.
But then, like what you just say, you pay more.
Yes. But what I mean is that as it is right now, 1,500 is the max. In other words, that they will be accountable for. You could pay all the way up to 1,700 and then regardless if you pay 200 more contributions, you're still not getting a penny more in your pension. And that should not be. I think the amount of money that you receive at the end of the day should be quite commensurate with the amount of money that you paid in as a contributor. In other words, if I pay in 1,700 contributions, well then let my pension be based on those 1,700 contributions, rather than, oh, you're one of those that exceeded 1,500. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just don't think that that's right. It should be personalized. You know, Mr. Martinez, you were worthy of so much because you have paid in so much contributions.
Yeah, well, I could try to do all the investigation and find out if that promise of that 5% increase that was supposed to be in April of this year, April don't pass already, but according to the senior that called, it not happened.
Obviously, the best thing would be to be able to get somebody from the Social Security Board to come in and expound on these things. But, you know, sometimes that proves quite difficult.
Yeah.
Because the authority does not come from them, but will have to come from someplace else. And right. And invariably, that is not, well, I'm not telling you that it does not happen, but it's a little bit more difficult than what we perceive.
But like, if you said that they are trying to put their scheme together and they try if you set up this thing so this increase could come through. So if you don't come until, let's say they don't finish set up for the thing till September.
But I believe, like the caller believes, that if they promised it, it should be made available.
Yeah.
I was just quickly perhaps defending the Social Security Board because I do know that they have a scheme where they're reassessing and reanalyzing their whole numbers. But if they promised it, they promised it, and if they have not been able to be forthright with the pension, then they should come up and say, "Tell you what, we apologize for the delay, but we're doing our reassessment, our reanalysis, and however, asking you to please hold on a bit, and all of this 5% will be taken into account for the next, and it will be paid to you for the next what you call it, and blah blah blah." But first of all, I need to determine the facts.
Yeah.
I need to find out if that promise was indeed made.
And
I am not telling you that it was not. I'm not denying, doubting the person who called. I just need to see it for myself.
Yeah, and if it will happen, make the people know if they are getting money, or they not get it now, or when they will get it, and what that it costs, and if when you get it, if they are roll back and pay you what you were supposed to get from the date that it was promised. So people will have a clear idea, because some of the people are not the work again, you know, Emmanuel. So, and I leave 5% to the come in, very good for them. If you know you can't do it, then you should have promise it. And that's not all this thing when I do right now. I should have go through all the research and set up everything before they promise, okay, we're giving you 5 now, and in April of 2017, we'll give you our next 5. Right?
I'm in the Social Security, what you call it, retirement benefit page right now, but it would, I'm sorry, it would take a while before I actually understand what all it's telling me there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but I promise that I will do that. I promise.
It away. It don't really work some, and documentations and things, you have to go through a lot of things before, you see, the funds that are the people's funds, you know. So it not should have released just like that. They have to go, you have to give a death certificate and everything and make them see that this thing happened for real. But then some people go right away and say, why am I going to social and collect? And then afterwards they said that they pushed it wrong. I don't say Social Security is perfect, you know, but then you have to learn more than things. If you start to work and your employer they take out money for you, what do you take you if you go to Social Security half an hour? They got customer service and say, okay, they take out so much out of my pay and my employer they pay. What does this mean for me? What rights I have? What benefits I have? But people don't do that, right? Then you will know where it stands.
Yo creo que hay mucha nubosidad en términos de poder entender el sistema, y muchas veces por la incapacidad de una persona de explicarle muy bien por qué la razón, o de parte de la falta de poder entender del individuo que fue al Social Security, de poder entender por qué no hizo suficientes preguntas o algo, pero de una forma u otra llega ese malentendimiento de que Social Security solo está robando el dinero. Yo no te puedo decir que yo estoy de acuerdo con esa línea de pensamiento. Yo te puedo decir de que por lo general no trato de hacer ese tipo de anuncios, de ¿cómo te puedo decir? De proclamación, simplemente porque pues nunca he tenido un problema con Social Security, nunca, jamás lo he tenido. Eso es mi punto de vista, sin embargo. Yo respeto el punto de vista de otras personas, pero te quiero decir de que simplemente, como Chequi dijo, se trata de ir y hablar con la persona. Bueno, explícame esta cosa mejor. Yo pensé que esto y esto y esto, pero explícame un poquito mejor. Y yo espero, como dije, que esa otra persona que te está atendiendo pueda y sepa explicarlo muy bien. Pero muchas veces porque les vale, simplemente dicen, no te lo podemos pagar. Y entonces tú tienes todo el derecho de decir, pues no, me estás robando el dinero. Pero porque esa persona no te supo explicar por qué no te lo puede pagar, es que te permite que tú tomes esa actitud.
Yeah, because sometimes you pay Social Security, but sometimes you don't reach a threshold. Maybe you don't get the amount to collect from Social Security.
O porque hiciste algo mal. Ajá.
Yo estaba pagando para un año.
Y tú, toda tu creencia de que tú calificaste, pero porque la persona solo vino así en una forma abrupta e inepta y dice, no lo podemos pagar, no hay ningún cheque para ti. Pues eso no es la forma de decir las cosas en el primer lugar. Porque ese cliente, tú, tienes todo el derecho de que te digan por qué no se te puede pagar ese beneficio.
Es tu dinero.
Es tu dinero. Pero calmadamente se hacen las cosas, ¿ok? Calmadamente, pero como muchas veces digo, mucha gente no sabe explicar. No sabe explicar. Simplemente no tiene la aptitud para poder sentarse a decirle a alguien, mira, no calificas por tal y tal y tal y tal.
Explícalo,
pero
por
si
favor.
tú me haces esto y tú esperas una semana o 2 semanas, ya te vas a tener sus 26 semanas o 13 semanas, como sea ¿cómo se llama? Puedes regresar y yo con gusto te lo pago. Pero muchas veces ni opciones nos dan. Simplemente te dicen, no se te puede pagar y vete. Y no, eso no es la forma. Así que yo entiendo ese tipo de texto que entra, porque es un tipo de comentario que nace de frustración y de ira contra el sistema establecido. Pero por lo generalmente no es que esté correcto, pero es uno que simplemente es nacido en frustración y ira, porque no te supieron explicar, no te supieron informar correctamente. Y ahí eso es falta de la agencia.
Yeah, because people might tell you, hey, your husband dead, so Social Security and give you so much, and then people they tell you, no, you know. And when you go there and tell them, no, you can't get this, on this amount you get, then you get vexed and start to reel up because you don't know. So take quality time out to go right there so and talk to them people and customer service.
Infórmate. Una de las más responsabilidades que cada individuo tiene en este mundo es de informarse. No informar, es decir, informarse. No con lo que el vecino te dijo, porque eso fácilmente puede estar equivocado. Pero informarte.
Then you come back and you go tell the vecino, ¿sabe qué? Que me estaba diciendo no es así.
Exactamente.
And you educate that person.
Exactamente.
Right?
Pero nos llevamos muchas veces lo que la señora Juanita, lo que el señor fulanito ese nos dijo, y ellos te pueden jurar que es así, y resulta que no es así.
Porque todos tienen una diferencia, Emmanuel, because they could say, all right, this person, his husband dead, and this person gets so much money. But that doesn't mean that va a ser la misma situación con ustedes.
Y no estoy defendiendo al Social Security Board. Si yo supiera de un caso auténtico donde te han hecho por no decir la palabra, pero una injusticia, entonces llámalo y podríamos pelear el caso, pero yo nunca he visto uno donde realmente, porque esa gente está bien preparado, conocen su ley y conocen todas sus limitaciones, créeme, y por eso están muy bien pagados para defender su ley y defender su sistema.
Yep.
¿Me entiendes?
Well, ahorita yo voy a defender mi constitutional rights because it's 9 o'clock and we need to go. I don't know what you want to do.
we all have to go. 9 o'clock already.
Yeah, and people want to see the novella.
Yes.
You know?
The breakfast was good, Anna. Thank you very much, Chucky. Okay. And I would like to thank Maurice and Raheem for being them behind the controls. We want to thank you for permitting us to go into the privacy of our homes. With all our ramblings and rantings, we try to inform and to educate. Inform in the sense that we give you it in a small change so that you can understand exactly what is happening. There are a number of other issues that have been discussed in other media, but sometimes we prefer not to deal with those for very simple reasons that it's not worth it. ¿Ok? No hay beneficio en eso. O porque también no voy a meterme en agua caliente si no sé suficiente sobre ese caso. ¿Ok? Yo te doy las gracias, Chequi. I'm trying to thank you very much. And I want to say, hasta la vista. Yo soy Emmanuel.
Yep, and I'm Robert Checky Usher. If the good Lord so will, we will be back tomorrow. Remember, we got the 10 to 12 music show coming up right here on this same channel. And we'd like to say, Emmanuel, hasta mañana.
Till we meet again. Hasta luego.
Sugar City Morning Show.
These hoes got white.